Hey guys, we're back again. This is Dread, joined by Seth. Now, this game is between LiquidTyler, the green Protoss, and mOOnGLaDe, the purple Zerg. Now, this is Lost Temple, and this is game two. Unfortunately, I dropped out of the first one, which is very, very unfortunate. Technical difficulties do happen, and I do apologize. But nonetheless, it was a great game, won by mOOnGLaDe, and he did it quite well too. So, Seth, take us through this one.
Yeah, it was really like mOOnGLaDe had planned for this, prepared for this really well. NoNy is known for his preparation, but I'm not sure how well he prepared for the Cyber Game Pan Pacific Championships. Just by the way he was playing in that matchup there, it really seemed like mOOnGLaDe knew exactly what build he wanted to go. He knew exactly the timing he wanted to use, whereas NoNy was trying to be a little bit tricky, threw down that Stargate, didn't go for the classic NoNy Phoenix opening, so he was just being a little bit tricky at that Void Ray, didn't make more than one Void Ray, so he was just trying to mix it up there, put mOOnGLaDe a little bit off his game. He forced mOOnGLaDe to be a little bit defensive, and we are seeing reasonably decent time scout here, going to be a 12 scout, which is relatively straightforward, looking like we're just going to see a 14 pool here. Curious if it'll be a 16 hatch, but we may see a little bit more macro orientated, but looking like that he is saving, so looking like that 14 pool is going to go down. Standard opening from NoNy right here. Curious when he'll throw down his gas, whether he goes for the 15 gas. We have seen him go for that gas a little bit earlier right now, but yeah, there we are. Do see the 15 gas go down, so it looks like a 12 gate into 15 gas. mOOnGLaDe is seeing what's going on. Both players going to pick up scouting information straight away. There's that 14 pool by mOOnGLaDe, and the really interesting thing here is whether NoNy is going to do something to mess with mOOnGLaDe's expansion timing, whether we're going to see this probe hang out as expansion. You will often see the probe will sit there on rally, and then if some drones come in to try and bust that up, he will throw down a pylon. If he's going to go for some kind of crazy play, you'll even see the pylons going in. But there's that, there's that patrol. This is classic Protoss hype level Protoss play. I mean, it doesn't sound that high level, but you will find this probe is used to just mess with that expansion all the time, and it's really infuriating as a Zerg player. A lot of Zergs will tell you what is the most annoying thing. It's just having your hatch blocked. Looking that mOOnGLaDe will definitely want to be getting a hatchery down right now. 21 is about as late as you go. Looking like he wants to get one down at 19. And we are going to see NoNy, a little bit of a miscue right there. He's going to let mOOnGLaDe get this hatch down without any interruption. Would have expected a pylon there to delay it a little bit. And mOOnGLaDe got some Zerglings out in readiness for this. But Tyler not interested in doing that. We are seeing the gas steal go on for mOOnGLaDe right here, and this is going to be a little bit of a bad timing here for Tyler, because he's pulling this Zealot off to go to the gas, looking like these Zerglings may get into the base.
Yeah, this is not good timing at all. The Zerglings about to walk in, and they do get through. This is bad news. Only one Zealot out. The second one about to be finished. He really needs that second one. The probe coming back to help. He's going to try and get this around. Now there's two Zealots. These Zerglings need to back off, because that is enough to take care of them. They're going to walk around this base. Have to see how much damage they can do, because really they have to just kind of hit and move as quick as they can, do as much damage. So far, not really any damage done to any of NoNy's really buildings or units so far. He has to get out of here. He looks like he can do it if he likes. This extractor will go down too, which is quite annoying to have. Still moving around this base. These Zerglings dancing around but not taking out anything so far. So we have to see if he's just happy to get out there alive. This Stalk is now trying to pick off a couple. Looks like he's going to get one. Moving on the second one, looks like he might get two just before, but three Zerglings do escape.
Yeah, really good play there by mOOnGLaDe, like he's able to slip right in. Just unfortunate timing, that gas steal proving its worth, but I like the reaction from NoNy. He had the two Zealots, he knew it was only 5 Zerglings, letting them run around, and he split his Zealots. One was staying on the extractor to knock that down, wasn't panicking, very calm under pressure there, just going to take the extractor down, knew he needed that to get that out of the way as quick as possible. Accumulating a fair bit of minerals right now, so he's slowed down just a little bit, trying to get this Overlord down. mOOnGLaDe saves it, got his expansion going right now, and this is classic mOOnGLaDe, throwing down 4 spine crawlers. mOOnGLaDe, very known for his spine crawlers. You will see him use a lot of them. He loves to defend his expansions really heavily. So the good thing about that movement by mOOnGLaDe in there was that he is able to pick up information. Spinecrawler's caught out of position though, looking like he might even get this Queen. That's a loss, going to force him to pull the drones back. Spinecrawler's going down. That repositioning could have been bad there, but luckily for mOOnGLaDe, those Spinecrawlers did go down in time, and that Queen going up. 2 more Spinecrawlers going on. So curious what the play is going to be here from NoNy, who's just sitting on 3 gates right now. Would expect to see a 4th gateway go up, 2nd gas being taken, and an expansion. mOOnGLaDe does see it, so that'll make him feel a little bit more confident. And there's the classic NoNy Stargate going on. Really interested to see whether we're going to see the Phoenixes. He's just so good with Phoenixes. I think it would be much better for him to get those Phoenixes out. We have seen a lot of Protoss players loving to get Void Ray into their mass gateway mix, because Void Rays, with the new changes to the way they damage, doing more damage with their initial beam, they're really good to mix up with your gateway mix, especially when you've got a lot of stalkers there and sentries to sort of bubble through. But this is going to be very hard for NoNy to break with this many Spinecrawlers. Kind of forces him to go Colossi, but he's not doing that, keeping to his game plan, getting his Stargate out. So really interested to find out what mOOnGLaDe's response is going to be with this many Spinecrawlers down, and whether he's going to push out with these Spinecrawlers and spread his creep and take a 3rd, or whether he's just going to go Hydra Roach again.
Well, there's one thing's for sure, there's no ground dummy getting through that anytime soon without that Colossi. There's just more drones being built for mOOnGLaDe. He's really going to try and macro up here. I would assume he's going to go for his 3rd expansion sometime soon, because he's really just got his defenses up, really not much else going on. I can't believe that Queen actually survived that attack. He got really unlucky with that positioning before. Glad that nothing too bad happened out of that. Didn't lose too much. But really now there's just one Phoenix overhead. This Queen should take care of that. Not going to see too much, but really he got it enough because he saw what's going on in that base. Now he's just going to get that Phoenix out of there without any actual damage done to it.
Yeah, this is much more classic NoNy here. 2nd Phoenix coming out into the field. He's going to be able to take out these Overlords. Nothing mOOnGLaDe can do to save this one. And this is much more NoNy's bread and butter. Mixing his gateway units up, getting his macro online, getting his Phoenixes out just to harass the Zerg. Curious choice that he's now making a Void Ray. So mOOnGLaDe trying to use his Queen here, but looking like he will lose this Overlord unless he's going to transfuse it. There's the transfusion, forcing the Phoenixes to pull back. But the good thing for NoNy is he's going to be confident with the scouting information he's getting. They're much better scouting than when he was forced to scout with the Void Ray last game. But he is getting that Void Ray to mix up with